I'm in my Ascend storage account, and now I'd like to add in a container. A container will create the basis for adding in storage itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Open in Explorer. I have the option to download the Azure Storage Explorer as well, and that will add it as a graphical user interface type of application if I'd like. For now, I'm just going to go over to where it says Storage Browser, even though it's in preview. And then I'm going to go to where it says Blob Containers. Blobs are basically disorganized types of storage. You can just add storage of any type from anywhere and add it in. There's other type of storage which is more conducive to things like SQL, such as tables, or more conducive to things like virtual machines. I'm going to click on Add a Container, and I'll abbreviate it to just ASC blob. Keep in mind you cannot use capital letters when you create any type of container or storage. Then we have the public access level. So I can choose private, no anonymous access. I can choose anonymous, or I can choose container anonymous read access for containers and blobs. I'm going to choose the default, which is the private, no anonymous access. So that means I have to have a username and password within Azure in order to access it. I'll click the drop down for advanced, and I can choose the encryption scope, and we can see there's nothing available there yet. And the reason I can't add that in is because I did not enable versioning. Versioning allows us to add additional different types of scopes, but I chose not to do that, just to create a simple storage account. And now we can see my ASC blob. The next thing I want to do is, since this is just in preview and it doesn't all work the way you may want to, is I'm going to go back to Overview and click once again Open in Explorer, and I'm going to download the Azure Storage Explorer. This is a free application that allows me to connect into my Azure Storage account, and from there I can go ahead and create storage and manage it. I'm going to go ahead and choose to install it, accept the agreement, choose the default location, and it runs through the installation. This is a pretty small application, so it shouldn't take long. Once installation is complete, we can go ahead and add our storage and change security access, create file shares, and many other types of storage functions.